right, we are back live. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance, www.bolopunchboxinghour.com. I've got live on the phone right now. I've got Paul the Punisher Williams, the most feared fighter in the world right now. And Paul, the second you started talking on Bolo Punch Live, our chat room just burst open. Lots of your fans are on there. They all want to thank you for the autographs that they got from you at the Hall of Fame. One guy's even saying that his Paul Williams autograph is the best autograph he's got in his collection. What do you want to say to your fans there?
It's my fans out there, man. I appreciate the love and support they give me. That's why I give it right back. That's why I take my time signing autographs, how they want it. Because that's what make us, the fans. A lot of guys don't want to sign autographs, don't want to get on the time, but I just feel like, if I was a guy out there, I pay money to see somebody I really like them and stuff, I'll at least want them, at least give me 5 minutes of their time, But that's how I feel. That's why I feel, sweating and stuff, giving my fans, and that's why, because my fans appreciate me more. Even people that's not my fan, I get them autographs because they're going to appreciate me about to fight with, how I fight.
They're going to appreciate you. All they have to do is tune in once and watch you throw your 110 punches around.
Mr. Williams?
If you love action, then they're going to love watching me. If you love watching action movies and stuff, then you love watching Paul Williams fight.
Very much so.
Mr. Williams, I got to commend you. It truly is an honor to talk to an athlete, a professional athlete that has that kind of attitude toward his fans. You don't see that very often. You get these guys that are surrounded by their entourages, and nobody can get near them, nobody can talk to them. To talk to an individual that actually respects and feels that the fans are part of his life is a big honor. I commend you on that.
Some of them forget, what got them there. Some of them forget that, but sometimes it is necessary for your body cause stuff, but some of them take it overboard.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't fault people for that. I understand that some people get crazy and stupid. It's just nice to hear somebody say that they like to take time for their fans. It really is a breath of fresh air.
Our fans want to know, Paul, how heavy are you willing to get? How far north of your original weight of 147 are you willing to pack on to fight?
Like I said, somebody come out of retirement. Somebody come out of retirement.
I think I heard something that rhymes with Calzaghe. Are you talking about Calzaghe?
Yeah, you know who that is. You know what I'm talking about, Calzaghe. I love fighting. He's the best. He retired as the best. So in our time and stuff, Calzaghe is the man. He beat all them guys. So I want to get a chance, to get on his resume. Put him on my resume.
Well, I mean. Now, the two fighters I'm about to name are older, much older than you, but Bernard Hopkins couldn't do it, and Roy Jones couldn't do it. Why should we believe that Paul Williams can do it?
Because you already know Paul Williams can do it.
Now, I know that. I got to ask you that, though.
Calzaghe was a busy fighter, and I'm a busy fighter, so ain't going to be nothing but straight action. And I got no heart to give it for 12 rounds. You see him give it for 12 rounds, so it's a coin toss, and that's what I like about a coin toss. I love a challenge, and that's a big challenge for me, so I got to go up in weight. It's like I'm going from weight out of my normal weight class, so this is like a big challenge for me, so I'm like, I love a challenge, and my fans will love it just to see can Williams do it, you know what I'm saying? Can he still, prove what he say he do? When he say he gonna do something, he try to prove that he can do it.
Well, you keep bringing up your
fans. He call somebody out, he doesn't call him out. Like someone on the internet and stuff that say that he want to fight him, don't want to fight him. He called him up, he really want to fight him.
You keep bringing up your fans. Who do you think your fans want to see you fight? Do you think they want to see you fight Carl Froch, Kelly Pavlik,
Clottey,
or maybe Joshua Clottey, who throws a bunch of punches just like you?
Clottey ain't got nothing to the table. What he brings to the table? When I did want to fight Clottey and stuff, nobody want to give me a shot. He didn't want to fight me. One time, I think he was looking for a fight in November, and he got on the thing. He said, yeah, he'll fight. Then we were like, what's up? Then it was quiet. No more Clottey. And now Dakota just beat me, so now he want to call out me and fight me. I mean, he got nothing to watch how I go down. I should be going up, fighting people. So I'm not worried about Clottey. Now, Kelly Pavlik, So I had to give my manager, Peterson, and Dan and Al, and all them, they'll find out what they do with me personally. I'm looking for Kawasaki, but anybody else, it don't matter. They step on the scale, what we got to make, what weight. It don't matter. They don't game for it. They call him Mr. Peterson, and whatever they say, Mr. Peterson say,
how great would a Kelly Pavlik, Paul the Punisher Williams middleweight championship fight be, boys? How awesome would that be?
They know what would they know he'd be asleep. That's not me being arrogant or cocky. They already seen him with Hawkins.
That would already.
They know that he would be asleep. And that's not me being cocky, arrogant, you know what I'm saying? That's my confidence level. And when I seen, I seen what I could do. They said that could be a problem with the weight. He could have been out of the weight class. Who knows? So that's why I bounced for all three weight classes. I could be comfortable with all three of them.
Now that style that you got where you throw over 100 punches around, where'd you get that from? A old-time fighter, or did your trainer teach you how to do that, or is that just to please the fans?
Mr. Peterson going through one of our training routines, we fight all kinds of ways. We got many styles we can pull out and trick mad. Depending on how they want us to fight them.
Paul the Punisher Williams, on behalf of Bolo Punch Boxing Hour and all our internet fans, I thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening. Special thanks to George Peterson, your trainer, and your good friend. I just met you guys a couple weekends ago, but you guys are class acts. Like I said, you love your fans. You have no problem giving a couple seconds to all of your fans. It was 4 days of you signing your name and smiling for pictures, and not everyone did that. A lot of people shied away from that. So mad props to you for doing that. Thanks for taking the time out of your evening, and we will see you very, very soon. Paul the Punisher Williams, thanks for taking the time.
All right, thanks.
All right, and that is that. How we doing on time, Timmy?
3 minutes. You want to talk about that interview?
We've got 3 minutes. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that interview because. You don't want to keep a champion of this caliber on the phone too long. They do have lives and everything, but I always prefer the phone interview over the personal one because the personal one, nothing against the fighter, but he's looking in 10 different directions. There's 20 people standing there with Sharpies in their hand waiting for the second he sets the mic down. He's got a lot of things on his mind, and probably, if he's a young fighter, he's probably just done a public workout, so he's hot and sweaty anyway. At the Hall of Fame, at least.
There's a couple things I picked up out of the interview. How much he likes his trainer.
He made.
That's not always the case with boxers.
No, very true. No, he stood at the. This is one thing that not many people know. He stood at the dais, the big, the little stage at the Rusty Rail, at the Night of Rising Stars, and he's got. Oh my God. He's got Kermit Cintron. He's got Andre Berto. He's got Lucien Boutte. He's got Deontay Wilder, and he's got Kevin Johnson. These are all the new wave of champions and contenders all up on the stage at once. And then himself, obviously, Paul Williams. And he's got Emmanuel Stewart, who's introducing all these fighters, and he's the one that's actually running the show. And Paul Williams stands there clear as day and says, the greatest trainer in the world is right here in this room. And a lot of people looked over at Emmanuel Stewart, and he says, you might be thinking it's Emmanuel Stewart, and no disrespect to you, Mr. Stewart, I know you're great, but to me, you're not the best trainer in the world. It's George Peterson. And he pointed right over to him, and all George did was stick his hand up for a quick second. He wasn't looking to get any spotlight or anything, and there's a lot of love between those two.
Yeah, you got to look at him as his trainer as his boss, like to you or me.
Absolutely.
That's our boss, and a lot of people don't get along with their bosses. Obviously, he does. And he was talking about a style. He said he can adapt to a bunch of different styles, and he's going to have to if he's going to take on those guys that he was naming, Carl Frock,
Pavlik, Claudy,
and of course Calzaghe, who he would have to fight at 168, even go up one more weight class.
He's reaching for a star that isn't going to come down for him, I don't think. There are other fighters that are closer to that weight class that if Calzaghe was going to come out of retirement, I would think he would go after them. But let's go ahead and take a break. I'd love to see it, though, Calzaghe
against
Paul Williams.
How many punches in that fight?
Let's take a break, and we'll be right back at you. This is Bolo Punch.